Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking with everybody about there? What's going on with y'all, man? Having a good one, man. I was just getting doing some last minute things ready, man. Thought I'd turn on some tunes for y'all. Something for y'all people to bop to real quick before we got up into it, man. So man, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day so far, man. We just gonna talk about get up here and speak on the games a little bit, some of the things that we want to say. Some of the things we want to talk about, some of the things we're gonna say, really not really getting too much of a breakdown just yet or whatever. But see what we doing. Give y'all a little slight breakdown on some of the things, right? I already talked about the win with Colorado and how Colorado got out there and they won the game, bro. They won. I talked about that and it was I thought that they looked good doing it. And I said that before, right? I said, I was gonna get on X and say that Colorado, I thought did a decent job. That is about as balanced that you're gonna see that offense get is 60-40. But I think that's all they need if the run is gonna be effective, right? That's all they need to do. But they got this UCF game coming up, right? And that's what we talking about right now. We talking about Colorado going to Orlando, Florida, to the bounce house to take on UCF. That's what we here to talk about. The link is in the chat. If you want to come up on the panel, you want to talk about the game and some of the other things, right? That's going on out there. Now we know that Colorado has they just putting this offensive line together, and that's question mark, right? But let's not talk about that. Travis Hunter, crazy man right now. We're gonna get into that later. We'll get into the O line later. But Travis Hunter is just something different out there, y'all. I'm ready to say and come out and say for sure that there's no other player better than Travis Hunter in college football. I hands down saying that there's nobody that's better than him right now in college football. Both sides of the ball, the way that he's able to play them on the snaps he's taking, the way that he's still able to perform, and they giving him breathers when he needs to, right? Um, they beat that Baylor team. Now look, they got this UCF team coming up, y'all. And UCF and a lot of the Big 12 teams, what they're going to see is running. These teams love to run the ball, period, point blank. And they like that they're number 5 right now in the entire country when it comes to a Russian defense in the country. UCF is, right? But Colorado's number 5 in passing offense in the entire country right now. So shout out to them doing a thing out there. Those receivers and Shador, they're doing their thing. And that's behind the bad O-line, might I add. See, when like I call it like it is. Sometimes I say things that y'all might not want to hear, but damn, if they doing a good job, I mean they doing a damn good job, y'all. There's nothing that you could really say about that, right? You know what I mean? Like to be doing that, to be a number 5 passing offense behind this O line that they have, oh my God. You get sacked 8 times in the game, you deserve to lose the damn football game. But to win the damn game, you would thought they like, I don't care how they won it, last minute shit. Baylor's coaches fucking up. That's on them. Colorado stayed in it. They won fair and square. It is what it is. But that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. And they got a will to want to win. So my questions about culture a little bit over there, I think is getting answered. I think they're building something over there, but I've always been saying that it takes time to build, that they wasn't just going to jump into some Cinderella type of season and then just take off. I've always said that it's going to take time what they're trying to build in Colorado. But once they build it, it's going to be good and it's going to be great, right? So just get y'all a little bit of stats out there, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on and what they're facing. So when it comes down to UCF and what they're facing with them, they got a number 14 scoring offense in the country. UCF does, and that's 18 touchdowns that they got. That's up there in the country. If you add that, they like to run the ball with RJ Harvey. He's doing this thing right now, and they number 1 rushing in the entire country with 1,127 yards. That's pretty damn good. That's something to watch out for. They're going to try to do that, but they also can pass the ball if they're forced to, because we also seen them pass to get back in the game versus TCU. If you watch that game, we seen UCF just do that. Now, a lot of people out there saying, this game just ain't going to measure up. This is good. They're going to be physical. Gus Malzahn's Knights is going to be very physical with Colorado, and Colorado may not being able to hang in this type of physical game. Well, I can honestly say this. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this Colorado team week to week. I don't know. I really honestly do not know. I'm not gonna get up here and act like I do, y'all, because, and I'm sure y'all out there thinking the same way, like, damn, what are we gonna get out of this team? Because they can do it in multiple ways, right? They have some guys that they can move things around, run a more of a multiple type of offense if they decided to. You did see that in this Baylor game when they established the run in their past game, the way that they was putting their tight ends on the field. Ellen MVP, what's good with you? What's good? What's good with it? Appreciate you stopping through, Ellen MVP. Make sure to hit that like button and share the stream, baby girl. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, sis. All right. That so when they get going and they got going, they got the run game going. You seen some pulling. Hey, Nicole, see what's going on, girl. Appreciate you. They get that run game going. It's cracking. And it helps Shador, and it also helps that offensive line, right? It really does. It helps them because they play bad. But if we have to say that they have any kind of strength on that offensive line, we all would have to agree and say that it's running the ball. But running the ball will help any bad offensive line. Really, they get the tee off. They get, what I'm saying, get their motors going a little bit, get the feel of the game, the feel for their opponent a little bit better in that game. And that's what they need to do. They need to run the ball to, help Shador out, because if you could do that and you have to respect Colorado's run game, they're going to eat you up. LaJohntay Wester, Real Shepherd, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, they're going to eat through any team. If you have to respect Colorado's run, there's not a team that I see that can stop them, honestly, y'all. I mean, they'll get to facing tougher competition, but if you got to respect that run and Shador gets to sit back there and pick you apart, and those receivers, we got to admit that this is a damn dangerous team. It can be, you know what I'm saying? The defense, to me, is, like I said, it's leaky, right? But that man, when you go in a man, we seen a quarterback take a run straight up the damn gut, and that can't happen. And UCF is going to test that to its strengths all the way through. They got one sophomore, and he's a redshirt sophomore, so technically you can say he's a junior. They got one sophomore on that offensive line at center, and that's it, man. That is it. But everybody else on that offensive line for UCF, they're older. They are ready to ball out. And I got another person coming up to the stage. What up, Triple Cars? He can't respect those receivers with all those drops. I mean, bro, it was a little wet out there, bro. Give him a break. Come on, Triple Cross. But look, he said ball beating them in the chest. But look, they good though, and you gotta respect them. If you gotta respect Colorado's run game, I'm telling you, they're gonna give you nightmares. And what's up, Vic? What's going on, Vic? How you feeling?
What's going on? I'll just let you cook. I'll let you cook up.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. Well, so and then I'm
I'm gonna jump
almost
in
done.
soon.
I'm almost all right. Well, look, and then you said you trolling. I feel you. I feel you. So they also are number 43 in the country. I can't remember what I wrote down for that, why I wrote that down, but their defense. I think it was their something with their defense, right? And that's where Colorado, no, total offense. I'm sorry, total offense and off passing and rushing. UCF is number 43 in the entire country. So you want to this is another one of those games where Colorado has to take the runaway, do their best to try to take the runaway from them and force them to pass. Again, that's what you want to do, right? And in this game, y'all, look, they number 3 in the entire country in offense. Colorado's rank. I'm not even going to talk about their rankings, but we just can talk about how can Colorado fix some of these things, make some of the adjustments that they would need to make to even make this a ball game with UCF. We'll get them talking about that, right? But first, like I said, I was going to go back to this offensive line, because there's things that you can point out. You can nitpick up with some things about this Baylor game. Um, because you can also say that Baylor lost this game, but Colorado won it, man. They won it. They wanted to win. They stayed in the game no matter how they won it, and they played through. There was some bad calls from the coaching. I thought that they shouldn't have went for that fourth down at all. You cannot do that and expect to win in this Big 12 with some of these other better teams. I hope you don't try to do that against Gus Malzahn, because I think this is a team that will for surely make you pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but look, I'm done cooking. So what's up, Vic? What's going on? What's up with you, Rose Tran? Salute to you too. Salute to everybody in the chat. Nicole C, what you say? You gotta roll with downtown 407 this week. That mean that you going
Um,
with UCF, right? What's up, Vic?
you know how I come in it, bro. You know how I come in it. I most try to keep it real on all fronts.
Let's do it.
I'm not dressing on either side. I try to keep it real on all fronts. What I see from UCF, horrible for me. What I see, a very questionable secondary. I see a very questionable secondary. And I don't think besides the guy named Walker, I don't think their D line is better than Baylor. Truly, from what I've seen so far, their strength is the running game, which will give them the time of possession. They will
Yeah.
have that, and since they have Walker in the interior, I give them 4 or 5 sacks on Shadur, but we seen Shadur get sacked all the whole time he been there. I still got Shadur for throwing for 250 plus. I think it'll be a good. I know y'all don't think so. Everybody looking at the spread. Everybody see 14 points. If you're a betting man, I promise you, you want to bang Colorado 20 times on those 14 points.
Mm.
I don't. I don't see it. I'm sorry, it's just me. Um, UCF is a great team at running. Um, Gus Malzahn has always been that way. So they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna have a good time possession. That defense is very questionable.
It's leaky,
I
huh?
think if CU comes out, what you say?
No, I said this last said it's leaky.
I think
There's
if
some leaks in it. What's up? What's
say
up,
it
Vic?
again.
No, there's some cracks in it. It's
Yeah,
leaking.
we,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like mine like breaking up a little bit. Yours breaking up?
Nah, we good, bro. We good. We good, Vic.
Okay. Oh,
We
but yeah, I think
good.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a better game than what people expect, bro. I don't see
I
14. I don't see the 14 point. I don't
I
see it.
respect that.
Maybe somebody else come in here and show me why they see 14 points. With UCF having, in my opinion, they allowed 400 yards, bro, against TCU.
Yeah.
400, 400 all around yards.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't. Yeah, I like it to be a close game.
I mean, look, I ain't mad at that, Vic. I ain't mad at your take at all, Vic. Look, I'm not. I'm not mad at it at all. And but the one thing I will say is that this offensive line, right? The offensive line, Vic. That's and you said that they might get 4 or 5 sacks, but do you think a team like UCF can benefit? Will they capitalize better than
Well,
Baylor?
they got Walker
Would
in that interior.
right, right.
Bro, I actually like Baylor D line, bro. Like, of course they see use O line, but
Mm-hmm.
looking at those guys, bro, like they got some size, and those guys are not just big and fat. Like these boys moving. Those are muscular guys on that D line. They were actually getting downhill with speed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Jack Boy said it's gonna rain. That could
Yeah.
change the game totally. That could flip the game. But hell, it rained this weekend. Should do it for 350.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I mean,
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
Hey, hey,
it's
Shirley Campbell.
bro. I mean, I know. I listen, bro. I was the first one, bro. I know we criticized this team heavy, but
Yeah, we do.
I'm telling y'all, UCF are not world beaters, bro. I'm basing it off of what I seen today. We know what their offense gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't truly trust Jefferson yet. As far as passing, he's a great runner. He's averaging like 4 point some yards a game right now, rushing. 4 point some yards a rush right now, which is very good. I've been seeing all the CU fans talk about how good their linebackers are. We're gonna have to see. That's all I've been hearing. We got great linebackers. This is the game to show it, bro. This is a pivotal game. This could change the whole momentum of prime season, bro.
Do you?
Beating
I don't.
UCF could change the whole momentum of this season.
Yes, yes, it can. Absolutely, absolutely. If they go down to the bounce house and win this game, Because Vic, look, I was questioning culture a little bit before this game, for that last game, and they showed that they wanted to stay in that game and win it, regardless of the bad calls that Baylor's coaches law they made and the prevent defense that wasn't called, whatever. But you also got to put in account that CU wanted to win that game too, though. You feel me? Like, and I don't know if those, but Vic, I don't know if those linebackers played the way I wanted them to play in that Baylor game. Though you thought how do you think their game was? What up, Jack boy?
It was good.
Shit, bro. Out here kicking it. How you think them linebackers played though, Jack boy? Since you just coming in, that's my question right now. How you think those linebackers played for CU last week?
Eh, eh,
Um,
eh. They
uh,
alright.
I mean, they played all right.
They play alright. Yeah.
I would say they're not horrible at all. They're
They
far
ain't
from
Right,
trash.
bad.
They ain't trash, but they
Yeah,
ain't top three.
Bentley and Akil Hill Green are far from trash.
They
I seen
ain't.
Hill
hmm
Green get in the backfield a couple times, make some good tackles. BJ Green ain't got no sacks on the season, but I
hmm
truly, bro, that front seven. Besides that big bang run, that was a scheme bust though. That quarterback run that went
Yes, it
47 was a
was.
scheme bust in my eye. Besides that, they are doing okay with the run, bro. They got a
They
lot of
are.
key stops in that game that
They
would
are.
make them be able to win. If you go look at the game, they got a lot of
Mhm.
key stops stop the run that helped them win.
They did,
So
bro. I mean,
the
I'm not gonna
secondary
sit
was a
here and
little
say that.
suspect.
I thought they was gonna come downhill a lot better than what they was. I mean, look, when they came out that Colorado State game, that you know what I'm saying, Bentley and Hill Green was out there, boy, they was they was coming through them gaps different that game, like locomotives. And then this last pass game, like they was coming through that joint like some
Hey,
trains
hey,
hitting hard.
your kid skipping yet, boy?
Nah,
My
Is
Wi-Fi
mine?
gotta get off the Wi-Fi.
Is mine skipping?
nah.
Am
You
I
good?
skipping out there, y'all? Am I good? Is my mic good? Is my camera good? We
Nah,
all
you
good
straight.
out there, y'all? Y'all let me know.
You straight. You straight.
All right. Yeah, but I
You
thought they
you
was
hearing
going.
everything, Jack, boy?
Yeah, I hear everything.
No, me. Okay. But yeah, keep going, trucker.
Well, I thought they was gonna play that same kind of game versus Baylor, and they didn't do that for me. And I'm like, but they still played well enough, though. You know what I mean? And they came through with some clutch plays, like the fourth down stop, the fourth and short stop. So I gotta say they was all right? But now, okay, we getting into where you got a rusher like RJ Harvey and Penny Boone. These is two good 1-2 punch running backs. And this offensive line for UCF, this offense, they're going to run the ball and they probably going to be effective, bro. That run is effective without a doubt because there's so many different ways you could use RJ Harvey in the short pass game, screen game. Um, they use they when they pull in their guards, the wham blocking, the inside zone. They do it all. They do it all. The tight ends, and see
Yeah,
you
they
gonna have to be
this is
ready
their
for that
son, bro.
short game.
They pulling guards and all.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
yes, bro. Yes,
That's Gus
they're
Malzahn though. That's Gus Malzahn, bro. This is gonna be the in my opinion the best coach that Prime played this year.
I ain't gonna lie,
He's
Vic. It's
probably
gonna
gonna be
be
the
a
best. I think he's better than
long.
Matt Rule, in my opinion. I've always liked the Gus Malzahn because he beat Nick Saban a couple times. So of course I'm gonna give him that credit. Uh, Gus Malzahn has always been run heavy.
bro. They are going. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle this week at the bounce house. But they gotta attack that secondary. They have to attack that secondary, and they got
Yeah, they're
to
gonna have to.
make them respect that run. They gotta make UCF respect the run, even though UCF got the
Yeah.
number 5 rushing defense in the country. And I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I will say. They rushing defense is good. That secondary is very questionable, but the rushing
hmm
defense is good.
I just
Yeah,
want
what's up, Go? What up
to
with it, my folk? You up there and waiting? Go ahead, cook.
What's up,
What's up
bro?
with it?
go ahead, let go.
Nah,
What you got?
I definitely see what Vic was saying. I was saying that in the Discord. I was like, that one sack for I know it's just beginning of the year or whatever, but just one sack is kind of questionable. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, yeah, but who knows? That's one
yeah,
thing. If they can get pressure on Shador, they might blow them out.
yeah. That one
But
sack that they
if they
got.
can't get no pressure and Shador could just sit back there, it's gonna be a
Oh, they,
long
they,
game.
they only got one sack on the season.
Yeah, they
Yep,
only got
only one
one
sack,
sack
bro.
on the season,
Only
bro.
one sack.
That's it.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like that's what I was going back to. I was trying to tell you, like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have defense in the Big 12 too now. Even with
Yep.
Colorado, I know
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Colorado struggled off the line, but you still gotta have some defense. Just,
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
They
Well,
gonna
yeah,
put up points.
yeah, Shador showed that, brother. Shador showed that. But to be fair to them, the only offensive line that they really paid, the team that passed, they played against
Was
really that
TC.
passed a lot was TCU. So
Yeah,
they
that's right.
played New Hampshire, Sam Houston, and TCU so far.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll get some of the stats pulled up while y'all go ahead so everybody in the audience can look at it. Look at it. What's up, really flawed? What's up? Appreciate you stopping in. She said, I believe Baylor might have only one sack too. Laughing out loud. Nah, but it's like, yeah, that offensive line is just so bad though, man. It's like it really is. That offensive line is a problem with it, and what Shador is still able to do behind that offensive line is crazy. And I don't know if that makes him not get set properly when he's throwing the ball or not, but that is the one thing that they have to exploit UCF with is the passing game. That is how TCU was able to attack them. They watched that TCU film. I'm sure they're going to go in there with that same type of mentality. But I think UCF is a very, very physical football team. Gus Malzahn coach is different. I've been hearing this from a lot of guys and a lot of people I'm hearing this from. So, yo, listen. Oh my, they're in for a very physical football game. UCF is going to come out and smack them in the mouth, and they got to protect Shador. They can't let Shador get hit this game because I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it, but I know where I'm going. Don't let Shador take them 8-9 hits in this game because that's not good. That's not a good recipe for them at all, man. At
But
all.
but everybody's saying that Baylor's head coach was bad. He didn't even coach it back. Like I don't get that though. That's like bias. Like he
Yeah.
sent the pressure at Exeter. He got 8 sacks. He got down the field on the last drive. He kicked the
Mm-hmm.
field goal. The guy missed. I mean, he did the quarterback run. He out schemed him. He just got out athlete in the end. Like, besides, he
Mm-hmm.
can't do that. But I feel like he called a good game. Like,
Yeah, he was
I
he did.
think so too, yo.
I mean, everybody on
I'm not
Baylor's like you doing too much. Like, you got to really look at the game. He didn't even call a bad game. He
Nah,
got
like
8 sacks.
I thought he played a hell of a game. I thought he called a hell of a defensive game. Honestly, besides that last play, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking with that last play, Vic. I mean,
Yeah,
other
I
than
think it
that,
was
I
that
thought
last
that he
like
was able to scheme up that defense and
Yeah, I mean, as
confuse
far as the
that
scheme, he
offensive
did
line of
okay.
Colorado. I think a lot of those sacks was due to Colorado's offensive line being new together and being confused on their blocking assignments. I don't think it was just like I don't think we seen a whole lot of man on man getting beat. We did see that. We seen it a couple times, but also it was because of the stunts and the twists that defensive line for Baylor was running.
Yeah,
Bringing
for
a
sure,
guy
bro.
up,
Like,
bringing a guy back last minute. The things that they do. So
no doubt about it, bro. He had Baylor ready to play.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Besides those pass interference calls trying to guard Travis Hunter, which that's just takes. I mean, I don't even know what. I mean, that's just hard to beat. Besides those pass interference calls, the secondary messed up a few times. They got beat by a miracle. So we gonna say that he coached the game bad? I just
Yeah,
don't agree with that stuff though. Like
yeah.
Who's
that's
been
not
saying
true.
that Baylor coached a bad game?
Somebody put it in
Me?
the comment section and shoot Jackson. Jack was
Man,
Love
listen,
me,
bro.
love me.
Like
Fucking with that name.
that last play was just
yeah, that you can't
dumb,
you
bro.
can like
That was a dumb play. That was the dumbest prevent defense I ever seen in my life. Like I'm sure I don't I
yeah.
don't know anybody in the damn world would have known that the basics. I mean, yeah, they put three guys on Travis. I heard Travis say that in the interview. I think I didn't really see it on the film. Maybe they hit it, but I did see the dude fall trying to guard Travis on that play. He was headed towards the ball, but why is everybody in the back of the end zone? Nobody's on the goal line. Like that was a bad play. And then they was in like, man, like you manning up, like you supposed to be already back there. Like I don't like if you're gonna catch the ball, you gotta run it in. Y'all gotta play hot potato with the ball to get in at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all there's no way I'm giving that up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a defensive coach, but that's the one play where you gotta say, like, you
Yeah,
questioning. But
that last
other
play
than that, I
got it.
thought he caught a good game, man. But see, but that also takes away from Colorado and what Colorado was supposed to do. She said, really flawed said his prevent defense cost him the game. Otherwise, he did everything else right. If his kicker makes the field goal, they go up 10 and win the game. Absolutely, really flawed. Absolutely,
I get that, but like
absolutely,
like prevent
absolutely.
is what prevent. She's right, but prevent is what prevent is. Prevent the other team from scoring.
Yeah.
So yes, they sent 3 people on Travis, but I mean, was that a bad decision to do that?
Nah, but I think
Trucking. I mean, I'm asking you,
thing
trucking.
was like
What
you
was a bad?
look
What
at it,
was a
bro.
bad?
They still had their linebackers and D linemen
Like
going at the
rushing.
door.
Like they should at least had like 2 of them
I mean,
niggas
but
That's
down.
what
shit.
I'm
I
saying. They
mean,
should have let the linebackers go
they,
where the corners and everybody at, and then
I
Just
thought
had
I
the
thought the
defense
rush
line.
was great. If y'all notice, and we look back to that last
he
play, I
got
thought
that.
the
They
rush was
almost got to
good to
Sherry. I
force
mean,
him
I'll
to
believe
his
it.
left. He made a hell of a
Man,
throw, bro. He was being forced to his
Yeah,
left,
bro. I
bro.
just
I
think
would have
miracles
just
happen, bro.
had
He
Like y'all
made
don't
a
see
defense.
the
hell
miracle,
of a
bro.
throw.
Like,
He was being forced to his
yeah,
left.
I'm not
He's a
even putting that on
right-handed
Baylor, brother. But
quarterback, but at the same time, if you go back and watch that last play, let me see if we can get it pulled up here real
the
quick and while
DB
we
failed,
talking
bro. The
about it.
DB failed.
yep,
Because
he
there
fell.
was the one DB fell off Travis, but there were also a linebacker that came in late and he took the inside. Like, why didn't you go around everybody? Why did you go in traffic trying to get to Shador? Why didn't you contain the outside? Like he did not. He lost contain. He went
Well,
directly
they,
into
they,
the
they, they
traffic.
didn't want.
They didn't want Travis.
Did
What
y'all
they did,
notice
they didn't
that?
want Shadur to roll out to his right.
I get that, but they took that away from him, right? On that last play, but that there was also the right outside linebacker, or well, I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a corner or a linebacker. I'm assuming it was the linebacker, right? But I'm about to try to get the play pulled up here, and he went inside instead of containing the outside. He ran right into traffic instead of containment. He did not contain Shador in that last play, but I'm about to try to get it pulled up right here. Um, I'm gonna try to get it pulled up for us so we can take a look at it real quick since we talking about that
And
real quick.
David Aranda is a David Aranda's not the best coach out there, but he's a great defensive mind. I
Yeah,
will
he a
say that.
good defensive
He
mind.
came from he came from the top school of the nation. Like he's a great defensive mind. Like I ain't gonna take it. He's not the best coach in the world, but Gus Malzahn ain't known for his great. Gus Malzahn known for having a good,
All
tricky
right,
offense. He's a
all
great
right,
coach, but he also ain't known for having no great defense either. So it's always pick and choose. It's always giving and taking with coaches anyway. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
I
So
feel that.
pick your poison.
So y'all see, can y'all see that? Y'all got that pulled up? Do I
yeah,
got it pulled up right?
yeah.
All right. So you see Matt Jones? Matt Jones right here, yo. Matt Jones number 2. He comes in. He takes that away from him. But why don't the guy, why when they come out, they don't go out here, bro? They come like watch, bro. Nobody's contained in the house. There's no containment here. None at all. There's no containment to the left. You forcing them left, but there's nobody there to take that. Why is that?
If we
Why
paying
is
run,
that?
everybody supposed to be back except for them D
Exactly.
linemen.
That's why I
I
was like,
get that. I get that too, Jack Boy. But if you're going for
Nobody supposed to be that close to no receiver. Everybody supposed to be back.
yeah,
right, that's number one, right? That's number
Number
one,
one, nobody should be that
right?
close to.
Right.
Only the defensive lineman should be on up there. Everybody else, get your ass to the
You
right.
got
Fuck all that
cornerbacks
other shit.
playing down man. They look like they in man coverage playing bump, and they playing bump coverage on a fucking Hail Mary play. First of all, this was the one bad play, bro. But I don't know if you can say he did this the one bad play he did.
Yeah, that's
But
number
look, this
one.
is what I was talking about, right? This is where he forcing them. I'm gonna play it.
Nobody shouldn't even be that close. And
He
you
forced.
shouldn't even
Oh,
be
there you
rushing.
go. That's what he did.
And
You see
then you
dude right
rush
here.
five.
You see
Then you
dude
rush
right here.
five.
Who
So it's
was
like
he?
at the end of the
Him
day,
right here. Why did this dude come all the way? Why did he come straight in? Why didn't he contain the outside? He knows they're being forced. Shador's being forced to him. He runs straight into traffic. Watch, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. Look,
yeah, man.
look. You seen him? Why didn't he had no they know they're forcing him to left. They're taking his right from him. He's right-handed.
Yeah, he
There,
was
and
tripping.
he comes all the way in, all the way from out there, and he runs right into the play. Like that was a like horrible, 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 bro. That's all I wanted to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to show y'all on that play. But that was horrible, bro.
Yeah,
What's
that
up?
was
What's up, Vic? You back? Did you see it, Vic? You see what I was talking about, Vic? Hello? Yo, what up, y'all? Anyway, yeah, but that's the one play that I was talking about. Everybody up out there, man. Like that was crazy. You know what I mean? Like Jack Boy and I pointed out, You got all this the last Hail Mary, the last play of the damn game, 2 seconds left on the clock. You playing bump and run in a prevent defense, and then you got this outside linebacker right here or cornerback, whatever he's supposed to be. That is horrible containment. Horrible. That is not how that's taught. Why are you running inside there? That's that's crazy. That's what blew my mind. You forcing him, and then wow, time to get the pass off. Great throw. Great throw by Shador, man. Great throw. Being forced to his left, bro. That's all I gotta say about that. But that's what I was talking about when I was talking about his containment. Why didn't he contain him? What up? What up? What up, Bishop? How you feeling? I know you seen that we pull up the film, so you decided to pop in.
Yeah. I just got off of another podcast. Hey,
Okay.
I'm not letting you cook. Keep cooking. I got your back.
All right. I mean, I really ain't got much to say up on the film on that. That was the one play that I was talking about, Bishop, where I was trying to explain to some of the listeners and people watching that that guy did not contain the outside. If you're forcing Shador to his left, his off throwing hand, why are you not containing that outside? He's already outside. Why are you not there to clean that up? If they force that, I'm pretty sure Dave Miranda probably drew that play up on defense or called that play to force him right and had that guy just come clean Shador right up off top. You know what I mean?
That's the whole premise of that defense, was to force them to, because they know his tendencies. So when he flushes them, he's expecting for whoever has contained on the other side. That should be a kill shot,
right?
But they're not there.
Right, he's not there. Him right here. This guy right here comes all the way in. He should be coming. He should be coming containment. He should just run straight. Shador right to him, but he don't do it. He does not do that at all. At all.
Okay, look at his angle. Look at his angle. When he came in, he came in as if Shador is not going to roll out.
Right.
He guessed. Instead of reading his keys, he guessed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh no, he's been doing this. But no, they went in a different formation. He should have read his key and realized he has containment.
Right. He has, but correct me if I'm wrong though, Bishop. That guy has containment on that play no matter what.
Yep.
He has outside containment no matter what. So he has to contain out here. His one and only job is to contain this outside. They're forcing him left. That's why they got somebody right here, 1 tech, 3 tech. They got all these guys right here. They overload that left side, the right side of that offensive line. They're overloading that. Sending Matt Jones on the outside of that tackle. Force to the left. All he has to do is come in, contain that outside, and clean up. And he does not do that. He takes a very bad angle, runs into the top, runs into Jordan Seaton, and gives Shador a clear lane to do that. But so I don't really, but everybody being up close, they shouldn't be there. Them corners should be not that close also. But yeah, that's the one play though. But UCF though.
No, what I was going to share with you guys, you see how they're lined up as Baylor? They're not even paying attention to that other side with Seaton. They're telling you, we don't want him to have a clear shot to throw it to the end zone, so we're going to force him to the side that he normally doesn't like to roll to. He happens to roll that way. Then on top of that, this field general on this corner, he has a free, meaning that he knows somebody else has this other wide receiver, so it's no excuses for him to crash down. He has the running back out of the backfield, or anybody out of the backfield.
Right. I got you on that. I hope y'all understood that out there.
We're glad they did it that way, but I'm just saying this.
Right.
That was a mistake on their behalf.
Right, and to answer somebody's question out there in the panel, who would he say? College Bound said, "Low key, it seems like y'all want to see CU to lose." No, I didn't want CU to lose. I actually picked CU to win this game actually. So I just want to make that clear that, you know what I'm saying, I did pick CU to win this game. but we are talking about bad coaching versus good coaching, and I wanted to show this play because I was talking about it, and maybe I didn't explain it well, but I showed
No,
y'all
no,
what I was
no. You did because what if you look at it, we're seeing that the defense is telling you, "Hey, we're forcing him to the opposite side because we know when he passes from this side, he's stronger at his passing game. So we're gonna go to his offhand, as we call it, and on the field side, so that way he has to throw across, and then send them to our people. But our people then read their key and stay in their assignment.
right.
So hey, that was good. That was bad on them. Good for CU because it gave
Absolutely.
Door an easy. He had a wide open to actually double his quarterback girth
A
and
hell
throw
of
the
a
ball.
throw. Hell of a throw by Shador
Yeah,
going towards the
yeah,
left, man. Hell of a
yeah.
throw. I must say that, bro. I ain't trying to take nothing away from him on that at all. Hell of a throw by Shador, bro. And you said Jose says, fellas, how do you feel about Shador getting sacked 8 times? I think that's unacceptable. You can't let that happen, bro. You can't let that happen. You get sacked in 8 games, bro. You're supposed to lose a damn football game. I'm sorry to say that, but that's ridiculous. You can't do that. Cannot let him get
Okay,
hit 8 times.
and I'll piggyback off of you. Yeah, that can't happen. But the fact of the matter is, y'all showed some resilience and didn't allow it to happen and keep you
Mm-hmm.
down. You kept fighting. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the type of stuff that you can't keep. You're going in the Big 12. You're going to keep going to new levels because each team is going to be that much more better. So you got to clean that up, but that can be cleaned up. It's just a matter of take taking advantage and paying attention to your coaching keys and make sure you make the adjustment on your scouting report. So that's a answer. It's
Right.
still a question.
I love it. I love it, man. And I like so in this UCF game, like Bishop, what's some of your keys for Colorado to be able to beat this UCF team that likes to run the ball and has a top 5 rushing defense?
Yeah. Uh, I understand top five just means they're efficient at making sure they stop the run, meet force with force. But the main thing is you got to be sound in how you're going to attack them. You have to, you have to pay attention to your keys when you're studying them. I see where they're susceptible to the outside run. You can run
Mm-hmm.
inside, but you're going to have to do traps and counter trays,
Okay.
and that way you're pulling guard, tackle, or guard and tight end, and
Okay.
you pull into the counter side. So uh, the simple fact is they are susceptible, but you got to make sure you take advantage of each thing that is available and make sure that you can't repeat eight sack game. You
Mm-mm.
can't. You can't.
Can't,
Because
can't
what
have
you're doing, you're playing the law average. It just so happened the last game it didn't bite you, but as you know, the more time they get to you, the more banged around Shador is, the more susceptible for the body to start feeling a little of that. So it behooves them to make sure, if nothing else, they need to do, and in practice they need to do their uh, two player game where the guard tackle know, okay, if someone doesn't show on my inside, then I'm helping you backside. If we got someone on your inside shoulder and my outside, I'm
mm-hmm.
just stabbing you and looking inside because I'm stabbing you to make sure you got control. So I'm prepared for any rubber that comes through the middle. And that's where, right now they're not communicating. What I'm seeing when I broke down CU is that
Mm-hmm.
they're staying on the double team. And see what that does is
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the linebackers taught 1001, 1002. If the door opens, shoot.
Got you.
If you got
I
a
got you.
TNT, 1001, 1002, then we do a loop around. If that person is staying on the double team, it's called opening the door.
Yeah.
And you have to know one another and know that, okay, I'm gonna be on your deal, but if I feel that you can control them, there's no
Mhm.
reason for me to stay on that double team unless we're running the ball, and that
Right.
most times they're doing it is on pass. So there's no reason to double team. It should be, hey, let me stab them. Make sure you got control. Great, boom. Who's robbing? Who's waiting on that deal to come through? And that
Okay.
way you'll be able to keep Shador clean.
Okay, so kind of like passing them off, you like to
Yeah,
somebody else. Like if
yeah, yeah,
somebody's crossing your face, okay,
yeah,
here, boom, get that initial stab, initial
yeah.
head. Now you still looking. All right, where the next one coming? Is a robber coming? Okay, I got you. I got what you're saying. I got it.
Yeah, and then if no robber is showing, now understand a lot of these exotic blitzes they're doing nowadays, they're doing like a 1001, 1002,
Yeah.
possibly 1003, but on that third count, they're trying to see by that time the offensive guard will tell you, okay, he's locked on. He done got so used to helping out that he's feel like he doesn't trust, so he's lynching on. So what we call is that's called an open door, and
Right.
so now that player shoots the gap because there's no resistance.
Right. Got you. Got you. I got you on that. See, and I love, thank you, Bishop. Come through, blessing, dropping the jewels and everything, man. I be picking up, so much out here, man, in these streets, man. These YouTube streets, man. I love it, man.
I
Defensive
just
coordinator and all that. And
I just want the truth of the matter is, uh, I got out of the feelings game, but I just want Coach Prime and them to. I know they know what to do. I just want the fellows to understand when he's saying use your actual film study. This is where you gain the knowledge, and you can bounce stuff off of your coaching staff, but at least show us that you're paying attention and you're seeing little inconsistency that like that. So okay, when they did this, I
mhm,
know he paused and then he shot. Okay.
right,
If he's gonna pause and he's gonna shoot, then I know that when I double team, unless we're running the ball and I know the ball is coming behind us, I need to just stab.
right,
Because
right.
I'll feel if he's really trying to come at me when I stab, it's gonna collapse my hand, then I know I gotta turn. But if he doesn't collapse me and that stab is enough, and my cohort got him, let him go and get ready for a robber.
I
Because
hear
that's
you.
what that's the whole thing is that's where I feel CU can go to the next level is
Yeah.
you have to trust one another and understand when you do a film study, say, okay, if I say you, okay, if I say you, if he shows to our gap, I'm telling you, that means I'm gonna stab him hard, but you got him. But if I
Okay.
say me, I'm telling you, you stab him onto
Now,
me, and
and
I
I'll
got
pick.
him, and you
Okay.
catch the robber. But see,
Simple.
that's where you got to communicate. You got to understand the nuance of what they're trying to do, so that way if they do a TNT, that's when that comes in the perfect because you'll say you because you're feeling him coming on you, so 1001, 1002 wrap around. They're trying to open the door
Okay. All
versus
right.
hey, me, because it's a just straight up rush.
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah. They not
that's the idiosyncrasies that uh, if they ever get it, they would be dangerous because then when they run the ball and establish that, then you're good to go, man.
right.
Right.
Right. Okay. I
Right.
like
Okay,
that
I like
calm.
that calm.
Got a nice little tone, got a nice little ringtone there and all that. So yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. You gotta when you get up to the line, communicate, know your guy, and if that look for that robber that's coming, that's that linebacker that might be blitzing late or coming in there late if you're passing the ball. So you want to go ahead and call your man out, pass
Right.
your man off right, get that initial stab, that counts a lot.
Yeah.
And know when to take your block too. So yeah, they gotta communicate on that offensive line, and that's going to
Well,
help that
and
offense.
also understand trucking. It doesn't always have to be a linebacker. It can be a defensive end that's doing a TNT.
Right.
TNT mean a twist. You
Twist.
often hear a twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stunt. And understand their whole thing is to get two people engaged. So when the stunt comes around, there's
Mhm.
no one there. The door is open.
All right. All right. See, y'all look, y'all out here. Bishop is really being a bishop right now, dropping free game out here in the streets on the Truck and Chubby channel. So y'all already know. I appreciate it, Bishop. I really do. I appreciate it. So,
Not a
you
problem, you
know,
got. Hey, the
with that,
main thing is you got to keep making adjustments, and you got to be open and honest to criticism. To make okay, if I make this decision, talk to your coaches. Watch enough film to talk to them and say, "Hey, I saw this. Uh, if I do this, this, and this, how does that play out?" So that way, when those scenarios come up, you're more efficient because you're ready because you already talked to him and he's already explained to you, "Hey, this is what we need to do. I need you to call a me call or you call or just say, hey, status meaning base."
mm,
Just whatever shows up. Like status. That means, hey, no, I'm not gonna double team nothing. We're going status. Let's block.
okay. All right. Got that.
But um, that's where you start getting these offensive lines that can give your quarterback so much time because they know, okay, don't chase. Like if they go away from you, don't chase. Stab them. Say you stab because you're
Hmm.
telling them he's coming to you. Okay, I got him. Then that person is not having to worry because he knows you got him. Now he's looking for the robber to sweep
But I
around.
still got to stab him just to, you know what I mean, give my guy a little bit of time to get to
Fine,
him
there
or
you
get him
go.
off his step or something.
Yeah, because what if he tried to treat it as a double team?
Right.
Then once you feel him on your arm, you got to engage. But then what you do is move him around, move with him. As soon as you get a chance, if someone shows, you can let
Hmm.
them go because now by that time, one of you have gained enough leverage on them to step out in case anybody else shows.
Right.
But
Right.
that's where you have to work together enough to trust what's going on. So that way, if someone should show late, that's how you see those teams that catch that and
Yeah.
you'll see an awesome block and we'll see a long pass. Well, just think about it. In order to do that type of pass, you got to block for 4 seconds.
Mm. Right. Right. Got that. And you think you so you do you think that UCF is going to so if you're UCF's defensive coordinator, are you attacking them the same way that Baylor did? You gonna look at that film, you gonna attack the same way, you gonna pull some TNTs on that offensive line also?
Oh, that's no ifs. That's absolutes. Until they can show that they're just and make sure they're prepared for it. Absolutely.
Right. All right.
And
All right.
then on top of that, you're going to throw some exotic blitzes, meaning that that's where that two-man game has to come into effect. You have to know your rules
Mm-hmm.
inside. If they're on your inside, you have to know either me and you take them or you. And if it's you, then you still can take one step down to squeeze to where he can't come straight through, but then you're still looking for a robber. There's ways to do it to where
Mm-hmm.
you become a entire line, a brick wall. And so you're just making sure he's not easy to get through, and then you're
Okay.
waiting on a robber to
Right.
show up because that's the whole thing is the defense is trying to put pressure on. But understand if you understand that and know your rules, and I know that Loho, that's how he was taught. So I know he knows that if they can just grasp it and trust it, man, it'll open
Okay.
up the game.
Right. Right. So
'Cause even on go ahead.
no, go ahead, Bishop.
No, I was just gonna say, even on your run game, going to the second level, you. If you feel like, hey, once you take a stab and he's more on him, stab him and go on and get that backside.
Okay. All right. So
That's the
I think
difference. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
No,
I
go ahead.
think I think I think I seen some good. I think I seen some good initial punches and some good stabs going on.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
that I'm seeing is the effort. The thing that they're lacking is the effort. You know, what
Yeah.
they call the finishing effort. That's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing that I don't like. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
And that just comes from uh, having the experience of having success. You have to trust. That's why in your practice, you gotta play like you're playing a game. And
Yeah.
so when you're in your sessions, you're on your inside, what we call the inside drill. That's where hey man, if he goes there, remember our rules. Da 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 da. I'm gonna stab him. You got him. If I say me, then I got him. And
Right.
you're looking for, but you got to communicate and you got to know your rules so that way there's no guesswork and there's no thinking, so you could play fast.
Yeah. You got to finish, right? Finish,
Oh,
and effort. And you have your effort. Finish your block. Finish through the whole play. Like don't get beat on initial and then stop. You know. So if you
well,
get
yeah,
initially get beat, keep staying with your block, man. Because I'm seeing that a lot, and
right.
that ain't going that's not going to help. That's not
And,
going to
and
work.
and I will say, and to tag team on that, George Seaton. I mean, you were taught well. You
Yes,
might get beat, but he's gonna follow him all the way through. So if nothing else, he can mirror the guy, and he
exactly.
might get a couple holes because he's a freshman. But I just like how his technique.
His effort and technique
Yeah,
is
yeah,
excellent. 'Cause I like that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I get the whole in penalties, but it's like I you beat
yeah.
them. You didn't hit the quarterback. It could have been a strip sack fumble. You don't know how if you get beat. You know what I mean? Okay. And he followed his man all the way around. Like he married him. He married him perfectly.
That's
Like
and that's all we want. That's all you want because Shador can. Okay, you got a mirror. That's those passing drills, inside drills that we do,
yeah,
where you just get him to run past me, and I'm gonna step up and do what I got to do into the pocket. That's
right.
what that's what's important. But he can't be the only one. Is the key. That has to be all the way around, and it has to be where they trust what they've been taught and they lean hard on it. Like on their drive blocking,
Mm-hmm.
they got to get to the second level. There's been certain runs that it's only clogged because they stayed on the double team and didn't get off to the back.
Second, right? You gotta do that. You got initial, you get that's your initial stab, the double team, but then you gotta break off that, get to that second level, open up that hole more for that guy. And that's what you ain't seeing a lot of the inside zone. You see they run that pretty decent, but you gotta add some more pulling schemes and some more schematics to that run game and open it up a little bit more. I think so, but as I'm learning things in this terms, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what I think they should be doing a little bit more of.
But I would like to say a big salute to number 29. That
Mm-hmm.
kid runs hard. But
Michael
I'm saying
Welch.
if they really go to that second level and seal it the right way, man, there's some big running plays about to happen. But
Yeah,
here's the thing: UCF is not no pushover in the middle of their defense. This is going to be a true test, a
true.
test that you could pass, but you're going to have to understand what you can and can't do and trust it and follow it to a T. Do your film study. You know, you know that the coaches already did all the study you need and breakdown of the film. Now, when you do you get the idiosyncrasies of like, hey, if it's third and this, more times than not, 85% of the time, they're doing a TNT. Well,
Mm-hmm.
guess what they're going to do in the game? If that's in your scenario, they're going to more times than not do a TNT. So
Right.
then you know that, then you're prepared, and so is your counterpart. So now you could be successful.
So can you give me before we get on up out of here, Bishop? Can you give me two keys for UC of Colorado to win this game and two
Yeah.
keys for UCF?
I definitely. First key, keep Shador clean. Keep him clean. You cannot have no more than 2 sacks.
No more than two.
And that's putting it mildly. It can't be no more than 2 sacks. And stay on the running game. I don't think they understand how important that game was still uh, able to be in because you had Shador be the 11th player running the ball and then your running game.
Okay.
It opened up your passing game to where you had success. So just stay on that. Those T, and even if they stop you in 1 or 2 series, still keep the running game in there because it opens up your pass.
Okay. Be patient. Be patient with that
Right.
running game.
There you go. There you go. Be patient because understand you're in the Big 12 and things are a little different. But the bottom line is you got enough there to take it all away, but you got to do the work.
All right.
WRK, they got to do the work and they got to trust what the coaches have gave to them as keys to look at and this to make sure that they understand. And
All right.
so they do that. I don't see no problem with them winning, but it's not going to be easy because that
Okay.
team's not going to just get out of your way so you can go do it. You're going to have to take it.
Right. Right. Cool. That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, what's your two keys for UCF?
Oh, UCF is one thing you have to know where 41 is. Uh, he is he's like I call him the Tasmanian devil. That joke is flat out getting it. He has stepped it up.
The
Another
Kale
thing,
Hill Green.
yeah. Uh, and Rook number 99,
Uh-huh.
he's a menace on that D line. You need to know where those two players are, and for one thing, you're gonna have to keep it balanced.
Okay. All right.
Uh, you're gonna have to, for them as well, establish the run and then play action off of it. But more
Okay.
than anything, make sure you account for those two players.
All right. All right. My keys for CU is play a good, clean football game. Minimize mistakes, penalties, minimize that, and and I would say since you already said keep Shador clean, I would say for CU play minimize the penalties and manage the game correctly. Don't go for unnecessary 4th and 5s and don't do that. Be patient with the offense and be patient with the game. Trust your defense. Trust your team to go out there and make plays um like they can do. And then for UCF, I would say that they got it. They'll probably establish the run, but be prepared to have some kind of a passing game on Colorado to mix it up because they're expecting a run. So if I'm UCF, that's what I would say. But man, I appreciate you coming through, Bishop, and dropping the knowledge on y'all. Y'all. This is why I like I open up the panels. Like we have guys, y'all, who have spent time being coaches, offensive coordinators, this, that, and the third. They don't brag about it or whatever. But you're on the panel with guys who actually have done this at a high level, y'all. So you get the, you know what I mean, come up here and we open it up, myself and Rawhide, for y'all to talk to these individuals, say what you need to say, drop your opinion. And when they're correcting you, they're not correcting you be out of just the out of spite or try to embarrass you on the internet, dog. They're doing that, and you should really take heed of what they're saying because they're dropping game on you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to school for this, but I be out here doing what I'm talking about because I be talking to these guys constantly and knowing what's up, man. So and listening to what they're saying, yo. I should be doing the same out there. So I appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with me, though, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button one time for y'all get on up out of here for your boy Truck and Chubby, man. Hey
And my
Bishop,
next
that was
bowl
great.
game is good too. My neck bone game is fire.
Oh, ain't it though? Ain't it though, bro? Hey, man, I gotta go get some. I definitely gotta go get some. I'm about to go grab me some oxtails, bro. That's what I'm about to go grab some next. Some oxtails, bro.
Thank you again, bro.
All
Not a
right, no doubt, Bishop. Thank you, man. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, hit the like button for y'all get on up out of here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't and you're new here. I really appreciate it if y'all do, man. Hey, y'all have a blessed evening, man. Thank y'all for coming through once again. Peace out. Deuces.